Hi, Reject Nation. It's Greg Alba here.
John!
We're going to watch the trailer for The Predator, the official trailer. This movie comes out in September. Before going into this trailer reaction and review, hopefully this is better than the last teaser trailer we got, I want to give a Patron of the Day shout out to none other than Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve, my good friend, this guy has an awesome Instagram page with a lot of great graffiti artwork. He's also a huge horror movie nut, this guy.
It's my hope for you that someday you get to cameo in a Predator movie as the person who dies like 10 minutes in when he's caught tagging the side of one of their ships or something like that, you know, like as a mildly comic relief add to the body count. We should all be so lucky.
And Steve, thanks for joining our Patreon page, buddy. You have been so kind in the way you chit-chat with us all the time. I don't think you watch any more of our videos, but I'm glad you're still part of the Patreon page, like most of our patrons.
Do you know what my job description is?
Badass.
I'm in acquisitions. I look up and I catch what falls out of the sky.
Catch this!
What's on the ship?
Whoa.
Ugh.
Tell me about the mission. Did you see anything unusual?
It's above our pay grade.
Nice.
I'll get a cookie now.
Look, I get it. Something went down in Mexico. Nobody wants any witnesses. We need to know if you and your man pose a threat.
We're rangers.
Hey, Baxley, if your mom's vagina were a video game, it'd be rated E for everyone.
Isn't posing a threat kind of the fucking point?
Wow, chaos!
Jeepers.
Really one of my freaking
Predators
helmet
just don't
bags.
sit around making hats out of rib cages. They conquered space. But that's not what's on the horizon.
Should I be worried?
Riley.
I think you know what is on the ship. The ultimate predators.
There we go, yeah.
Light him up!
We may die.
We're still here. So come and get us, motherfucker.
Nice. So that trailer is better than the other one. It gives you more of a tone, a better build-up, I guess.
A lot of bone crunching and badassery.
It's really more just an expansion. The other one just felt like a shorter version of this trailer.
Yeah, just the other one with more breathing room. I don't feel like I saw a whole lot new just now.
No, not a whole lot. They do give insight into Sterling K. Brown's character. I'm like, how do you know so much about these guys?
I feel like he was the coolest thing about this trailer for sure. Like just his presence alone.
It seems like his Hotel Artemis performance.
Yeah, he's very assured.
Isn't he talking to Olivia Munn, who's the scientist lady in this? How come she doesn't
Shouldn't
know?
she be the
Yeah.
one who's filling us in?
Slightly confused by the situation. And it looks like Sterling K. Brown's the main character in this.
The Amanda Waller of this Suicide Squad.
I kind of get the impression he is, though, because in the first trailer, he does that thing where he's like,
He saw something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it seems like he's just another cool soldier. He might actually know a lot more than what he's leading on in the beginning of this film. I'm still kind of confused by what's going on with the Predators. Are they fighting each other exactly? You know?
Yeah.
It looks like there's going to be like two breakouts at one time. There's going to be the one Predator who's in the lab who puts on the mask, and I like the aesthetic when he puts on the mask and the blue lights come on.
Yeah.
That's how I wake up every morning before I do reactions. Yeah, just put my face on. And then there's the other one with the crazy looking Predator
that's like a million
If
feet
this
tall.
was Reaction World, I would be the one in the lab. Tyrone Magnus would be the other one.
1 million subscribers.
I mean, and you get a slightly better look at the cast of characters. You get Thomas Jane giving the middle finger.
And strangling Keegan-Michael Key after
Yeah.
Keegan-Michael Key delivers a joke that kind of sounds like he's trying to make his voice sound lower than it is.
I'm wondering, is this going to be the personality of the movie? Because
Yeah.
I feel like the cast of characters here of these kind of crazy soldiers are going to bring a certain personality to the film. You got just the darks, the build-up tone.
it's like beeps and stuff.
Which is like, it's a Predator movie.
It's
But then
foreboding.
you got these like kind of wacky psychotic soldiers in here. Keegan-Michael Key's line didn't really fit in this trailer, and then his
Yeah.
laugh after.
If your mom's vagina were a video game, it'd be rated E for everyone.
It seems like there's a personality of these soldiers that are going to bring a whole new layer to this film. The trailer's not doing anything to reflect that. None of the trailers have.
Yeah, I wonder if at some point we're gonna get an ad or a TV spot that's like about the team or something.
Yeah.
Because I always associate one of the tropes of a Predator movie is you have the ensemble of badass meatheads
Yeah.
and stuff who are gonna go up against the Predator.
I mean, it's Predator. There's a lot of carnage.
I'm about as
It's just-
excited as I was the last time.
It's just
we
when
saw
you,
it.
with all the hype they've done with building this movie up and then it coming back and Shane Black doing it, your expectations get a little bit higher on what you wanted to sort of live up to and be like the best Predator since the original,
Well, I feel like that's the element that's been missing for me from these trailers each is like, yeah, there's some cool images and stuff, and I'm still like interested in what the Predator is gonna be, but I don't feel like I really get the sense for like what Shane Black is truly bringing to this from any of these trailers.
Yeah,
I can't put my finger on what it is because I haven't seen the movie, but there's something that feels like it's not quite being communicated to me.
I think it's the characters because Shane
Yeah.
Black's specialty is in the unique characters and the personalities in them, and they keep hinting at their personalities, but none of that's being allowed to lead any of the trailers.
Yeah, and it's always from the same handful of moments that
Yeah.
we see those characters anyway.
I don't know. None of the Predator
Writer's
movies have been
room.
great since the Predators. So for all I know, this could be the best Predator movie since the original Predator.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I liked Predators a couple years ago.
Yeah, I liked
Adrian
it.
Brody.
I liked it too. That one's cool. I don't feel like that movie's impossible to top though.
Not at all.
Are you guys excited for this, or are you still a little underwhelmed? I know the general consensus was pretty underwhelming for the last time around. But you guys can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell. You can check us out on Patreon, full-length TV show reactions, weekly Q&As, music video coverage. We'd love to have you become a Patronaject today.